Let's see what we got. How are we doing here? Well, let me see. Well, I think we got that could be about I don't know, 53? What do we got here?
Are you greased up? You're greased up, aren't you?
Dave, this is my
Did you
vanilla
swim
oil.
the Hudson? What the hell's going on here?
It's vanilla oil.
Man, that's unbelievable, you know? That's just amazing. What is that? That feels great.
David Letterman could be incredibly sharp, incredibly funny, and occasionally one joke away from becoming a full-time menace. Because some interviews felt less like late-night television and more like a man seeing chaos, leaning forward and saying, yeah, let's absolutely make this weirder. And somehow, the audience kept rewarding him for it.
Sure.
What is this exactly? It's like a trampoline here.
Latex, David.
Excuse me, just a second. Is Mary Lou Retton in the building? You just must be sweating like a real healthy person in there.
No, you don't sweat in this.
You don't sweat in a rubber dress?
No.
And what do you use on this? Armor All? Is that how you clean it?
Letterman always knew how to make a guest relax. His problem was he also treated personal space like a loose suggestion. Back in 1985, Diane Brill showed up in a bright red latex outfit, and Dave reacted like a man who had just discovered a very confusing trampoline.
Well. What exactly do we have here?
What's it look like?
Well, it looks like you in a towel.
Yes.
And the guy with a gun. Are you wearing anything on under that?
Very.
That's the thing with Dave. He could turn one outfit into a full 5-minute science experiment. Then 1986 rolled in, and Cybill Shepherd arrived, wearing a towel, socks, and sneakers, which is not an outfit so much as a dare.
You have a late night, the night before, like watching your show, you take half a potato, and then you grate it, and then you can use the juice of the potato. You're playing with my tushy here. I have to watch you.
And that's when it gets really awkward, because once Dave sensed even a tiny opening, he was absolutely taking the scenic route through it. Then a cooking segment came along, and somehow even that stopped being about food almost immediately.
Hey,
You know, when you... Oh, never mind.
tell me what?
Sometimes when you move... No, I better not.
Oh, you know what? I had a feeling this was going to happen. I knew I was going to
right
sit down.
down your dress, all right there. Man. Okay, you have a big house in the Hollywood Hills.
I have a house in Hollywood Hills
Haunted.
that's haunted. And Carole King came over to the house.
This
and she told
dress
me-
is haunted, you know what I mean?
A normal host hears potato juice and thinks skincare. Dave heard it and somehow made the whole thing sound like a supervised emergency. But that's not even the weirdest part. When Courteney Cox showed up, he spotted the strap on her dress and treated it like the only news story that mattered.
It was good. I'm surprised you're not going to make fun of me with that, with the whole Pulitzer story. I know, David, please, I'm too embarrassed as it is. You look at my strap.
You want some tape or something on that?
Yes, I'm never wearing this dress again. I know that for now.
One tiny wardrobe detail, and suddenly the interview had a new executive producer. And yes, it was David Letterman's inner 12-year-old.
Well, you do it very nicely, though. And you have lovely, lovely legs.
Why, thanks, Dave. I heard you were kind of a leg man.
Well, it's part of my job to call attention to the obvious every now and then.
Then Sharon Stone walked out, and Dave did what Dave always did around old Hollywood glamour. He went from host to cartoon wolf with a tie in about 4 seconds.
Are you greased up? You're greased up, aren't you?
Dave, this
What,
is my
did you
vanilla
swim
oil.
the Hudson? What the hell's going on here?
It's vanilla oil.
Ooh, man, look at the sheen on her. Well, that's something. It's triggering a genetic response. Unbelievable.
And to be fair, he at least knew what he was doing. He was calling attention to the obvious, while pretending he had just bravely uncovered it. Then came the vanilla oil moment, which sounds elegant until Dave starts reacting like he just spotted a freshly glazed donut under studio lighting.
Well, we have to go. Are we still on?
Okay, quick, do it again.
Someone's pounding on the desk. We asked them to stop that. We'll be right back with Blues Travel.
You can actually hear the exact second his brain stops hosting and starts free associating. That man was not interviewing anymore. He was narrating a chemical event. Then there was Julia Roberts, where the energy basically became two friends seeing how close they could get to derailing network television.
Man, that's unbelievable, you know? That's just amazing. What is that? That feels great. But you know, you got a thing. You got like a lump here. What is that? Well, honestly, you look, you know, now don't take this the wrong way, but you look like a guy I went to high school with. A little bit. But, you know, we never did this in high school, you understand? No.
That one felt less like an interview and more like the studio briefly losing adult supervision. Everybody was screaming, Dave was panicking, and somehow that still counted as a segment. Then Demi Moore revealed the G.I. Jane shaved head, and Dave responded the way a man does when he finds a bowling ball that can talk.
Do this?
Sure.
There you go.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's see what we got. How are we doing here? Well, let me think. Well, I think we got that could be about I don't know, 53? What do we got here?
No! Don't get in my private
Look out.
parts.
Help me.
He starts with wonder, moves into touching, then somehow lands on, you remind me of a guy from high school. That is an insane conversational journey, and yet for Dave, pretty efficient. Then Cher showed up, and the flirting instantly became a full contact sport.
Forgive me if this is rude. I just want to try one thing.
Okay.
Anton.
Dave sucked on my hair.
I didn't suck on your hair.
Sucked on my hair.
I didn't suck your hair.
The wild part is Cher always had the exact right energy for this. She could shut him down, laugh at him, and keep him spiraling all at the same time. And then came the Jennifer Aniston moment, which still feels like a prank nobody warned Jennifer Aniston about.
Right there, look at it.
Yeah.
Lovely. Very nice. There you go. And then we have this one over here. This is, I don't know, this is you and your underside.
Okay, I wanna clear something up.
I like that. I like looking at girls in their underpants.
Those are not underpants.
But they sure as hell ain't slacks. What are you talking about?
They're shorts.
Uh-huh.
They're shorts. We wanted
I'm
to
not
do
as
like...
dumb as I look, honey.
No.
Them's underpants.
That's not flirting anymore. That's a man making a decision so strange, even he immediately starts arguing with the replay. And somehow it gets worse. Because when Jennifer Lopez came on, Dave pulled out a magazine photo and launched into one of the most aggressively late-night discussions ever held about those are not underpants.
Yeah, I've got diamantes on my heels.
Beautiful. Very nice.
Thank you.
You're
Don't do a close-up on my
lovely,
feet.
lovely woman. Lovely. Very nice.
The confidence is unbelievable. He says it like he's a courtroom expert witness in the field of pants classification. Then Nicole Kidman arrives, and the vibe shifts into that very specific early 2000s awkwardness where compliments somehow sound both fancy and deeply uncomfortable.
Could I touch up your lips now?
You can.
How do you touch them up? Carried away.
David Letterman's lips.
I thought we were going to kiss there. I mean, because we were that close. Seriously, let's get a room.
Lovely, lovely, lovely woman is the kind of line that sounds respectful until you realize he's saying it like he just got startled by his own thoughts. And here's where the whole thing flips. Because once the conversation turns to personal space, Gillian Anderson and Dave somehow turn the interview into an on-air almost kiss that instantly becomes an actual what are we doing here moment.
How tiny was it?
You're making me nervous. I'm single now, and I'm here with you. It's weird.
Where was it tiny?
That's classic Letterman. He'd wander right up to the line, tap it with a stick, then act shocked when the line moved. And just when you think the reel has calmed down, Jessica Alba shows up, and you already know exactly where Dave's brain is about to go.
That's a tremendous outfit. And the reason that's a tremendous outfit is you have tremendous legs. Fantastic legs.
That was David Letterman at his most dangerous as a host. Funniest guy in the room, quickest guy in the room, and occasionally the human reason HR departments need carpeting. So what do you think was peak Letterman chaos? The latex, the towel, the hair, or the vanilla oil?
Vince Vaughn, your co-star Vince Vaughn.
My co-star Vince Vaughn is he's doing great. He's working hard.
I noticed in this movie that he also is the producer of the movie.
Yes. Yes.
Now, was it his idea to have you appear naked in the movie?